All right, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Got Jordan live here, man. Got some special guest hosts. You know what I'm saying? The brothers in the building. Round table.
Yeah,
What's going
buddy.
on, brother?
Yo,
What's
what up,
going on?
Jay?
Oh man, I can't complain, man. DC, what's going? Excuse me, Game in the building. MC in the building. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Shout out to DC, Amira, Kalani. You know what I'm saying? Man, got to talk about this, man. This thing has been, you know what I'm saying, going across the nation right now, man. Rest in peace to Mr. George Floyd, the man you see, you know what I'm saying, the man you see in the thumbnail, took over the country pretty much yesterday. And I apologize. I had a live up going yesterday, but you know what I'm saying, technical difficulties. If you hear me and I'm not too clear, I'm working off my webcam. So, you know what I'm saying, bear with me for a little bit till tomorrow till I get my actual mic. But man, before I show some of the reaction that Minnesota has been going through, how y'all fellas feel about this, man?
Man, it's another fucked up situation, man. Another fucked up situation.
I mean, you had people from John Jones, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Carla Martin, I see you. Salute, salute, salute. DC in the building. I think this has been going on. Like, I feel like the more that mainstream people talk about it, the more that, you know what I'm saying, it's going to trickle down.
Right.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, more people need to talk about this because I'm about to show the reaction of the people in Minnesota, how on fire they were over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, MC, how you feel about this, man? Talk to the people, man.
You Mr. Minnesota, Mr. Minnesota up
Talk
here.
to the people, brother.
Man, shit. Motherfuckers, hey, motherfuckers tired, dog. I ain't gonna even lie.
Agreed.
Niggas tired, man. Niggas tired of people saying, oh, Minnesota ain't nothing but white people or this and that, because niggas sleep on Minnesota. And then niggas tired of the police, nigga. It been lots of killings up here of black people. Lots and lots. So niggas tired right now, dog. Motherfuckers like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, man. I'm about to show some video that you know what I'm saying you shared with us. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna show some of that. But yeah, like, do you think that there's gonna be like a do you think that there's really gonna be something different here? Because
Yeah, it will. You got if you look at the mayor, he's saying he need dude arrested. He's saying out his own mouth, this ain't right. It ain't right to the black community. It ain't right to nobody. If anybody else would have done that, they'll be in jail. So he's saying to Mike Freeman to arrest this dude as soon as possible. Cause they all in front of dude's house, man.
yeah, what was the one? Yeah, let me go ahead and show since you did
I mean,
that. Go ahead, game.
tell you the truth, tell you the truth, so that's what wait enough. If it was one of us, they'd have SWAT at our fucking house, goddamn dragging us out or shooting
Hell
up
yeah.
innocent people on the inside of that motherfucker.
That's a
So
fact.
Yeah.
don't give him no time for shit. Go get his ass, throw his ass in the fucking jail,
Yeah.
and wait until we see what we're gonna do with you. He shouldn't
That's
be. He shouldn't allow no more freedom walking around, not even in his fucking house.
Right.
that's a fact, man. And they supposedly they fired all four cops. So all four cops are supposedly fired, but it's just like, bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? We to the point now where it's just like, okay, they fired, but you know what I'm saying? What is
Man,
going to happen from this?
it's gonna be justice or street justice, one or the other.
Telling you.
Motherfucker don't mind tearing shit up until they see a conviction, or motherfuckers just doing this really till they put him in jail. Something
Mhm.
got to be done about it. Since we know his address, while they was in front of his house last night, he was packing stuff up like he moving. Niggas
Word.
gonna try to flee the country or do something, but there's so much other stuff going on with the ninja. It's gonna be tight on dude, man.
And that's what I'm saying. And I think that's what's angering a lot of people, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, just the look of everything is enough to anger you, right? But the fact that we in the middle of this damn pandemic, turns out it wasn't just that one cop that was on him, too. There was two more cops that was on him.
Right.
So that's three people on that one man. Dude just so happened to be on his neck. So the neck pressure, body pressure, because dude said it. He said it. I don't want to play the video because I could, and I got it.
Right. Yeah, it's terrible, man.
I mean,
Thing hurts because these motherfuckers is laying on him.
Yep.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's a tough sight to watch that happen, but he been wanting to do that forever. You can see it in his face. He just wasn't getting up. He ain't care. He like, I got one of these. This all I ever wanted to do.
Exactly.
He not
you
getting
could
up.
you could see him pushing the pressure down and shit.
Right.
You could
Nigga, he
see
was
it.
handcuffed. They could have easily snatched him up, threw him in the car.
Carla Martin saying it in the chat right now. Things are about to go different. That don't mean ish. They just get hired at a different PD. That's pretty much right. They get fired from one. Okay, they'll move to another state. They might get hired up. It's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, but his ass gonna be in jail or something gonna happen.
Man, if scenes like this keep happening, oh hell yeah. Let me go ahead and play this video right quick. Courtesy of my guy MC, man, Roundtable MC. Come on, you think Minnesota care right now? Those are cops. Those are cop cars backing up. They don't give a F.
You don't have people locked in their houses for 2 damn months, boy. What the hell you think coming out the house?
Ain't saying about social distancing. Look at this. Look at
That
this.
boy said those are cops. Nigga, they running like ants. They trying to get the hell up out of there.
Trying to bounce.
I mean, one of my great teachers always said there will be a day that they're gonna be scared to get the fuck out their car.
Yeah.
Man, it's looking about
They're
this
gonna
day
pull
right
up and
here.
be scared to get the hell out
Nobody
their car.
thought it'd be in Minnesota where it's happening to where 3 different precincts been destroyed badly to where like they in South Africa.
And I mean, they are pelting
Tear
us.
gas, they shooting rubber bullets. Man, it been all type of stuff going on, man. That ain't on that footage. There's so many different footages. It's crazy, dude.
Crazy right now.
Like the video on my channel, that's man, a whole 5-6 minutes worth of just they going at it. I'm talking about they bust at least 10 police car windows, chased them up off 5 different neighborhoods, nigga. Like this where this stuff happened at, it's a well-known gang banging neighborhood. Like for the history of Minnesota, this one neighborhood is a blood neighborhood. Everybody know that. So where they killed them at was outside this store called Cup Food, where everybody go in that area. And they the one called the police on. So that's why all the people marched up to that store.
Right.
And only like 100 people went out to the suburbs to this dude's house when they got his address. But they put his address all over social media, and they got niggas outside his house, lights flashing, sitting out there. They weren't going nowhere either. And this was from right to all the way to like 10 some last night. So ain't no telling what's happening, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like button, man. We coming to y'all with the exclusives right now. This is wild, man. Because I'm telling you, this it just feels different, right? Because y'all said it and y'all hit it on the head, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic right now. Y'all telling people to stay indoors and whatnot. People can't work. Unemployment benefits is at an all-time high as far as, saying people filing for unemployment. And then we see videos like this man here dying. You see the life being taken from his body. Sorry to be, blunt about it, but that's what you see in the video. Again, I have it charged up. I can show it, but it's just it's a disturbing watch, man. I know by now we've probably already seen it a couple times. Yeah. I don't want to get anybody triggered on here, but I'm just saying in general, we want to see something. We want to see and I know it's really cliche at this moment, right? But again, with the pandemic going on, people are unemployed, people not working, you know what I'm saying? Bills and shit is piling up on people. We ain't got time to see this shit. We don't got time to see this. But any black man or woman can look at that video and go, you know what though? That could be me next. I could be on that fucking floor.
Yep.
Damn near pissing myself, man. Sorry. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Apologize, but you can't watch that and not get pissed off, man.
Man. Yep.
Yeah, man. Salute NBA City. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Carla Martin. Appreciate you for joining in. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Do me a favor, hit that like button. You know what I mean? I'm just taken aback, and I'm about to play another video that you showed, but I'm just taken aback, right?
Yeah.
I just want to see what's going to happen going forward with this. I just want to see what's going to happen going forward. You feel it? I'm pissed right now. Yeah, man, that was the nation. That's the nation right now. It was a fever pitch yesterday, man. YouTube probably would have took my channel down had I went live yesterday.
Man, I can tell you, man. Jordan, I can tell you like this.
What's going on?
It ain't never been nobody fired that fast on the police force, and the mayor never went against the officers. Never, ever, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Now they realizing they outnumbered in Minnesota, then band together. You got Native Americans, you got whites, you got Mexicans, you got blacks, you got Somalians, all together, dog.
Mm.
I'm telling you, everybody's sick of it. Nigga, they just shot old white ladies pit bulls. So everybody mad at them cops, man. It ain't gonna be hard coming together to do what they do every day, and the dude get served, dog.
They shot a lady's pit bull?
Yeah, yeah. They done all type of stupid shit around here, man.
Oh man. This is why you hear the title, man. Minnesota burning. I'm about to show you another video of just, you know what I'm saying, just rocks and shit just being pelted at these cops. And all these cops is doing is just scurrying away. That's all they can do.
Yeah, because they know these same niggas throwing rocks got plenty guns.
Like, telling you.
How y'all want to do it? We can throw bottles and rocks. Y'all want to take to another level? We know his address. What y'all want to do? We need him arrested. So that's basically what it is. If you don't think them cops are scared, there's something wrong with you. Them cops are petrified, dog. I'm talking about like, they like, God damn it, first this pandemic, not this? Oh, no, please stop it. Nigga, I'm telling you. They see how I feel now.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, and Philly said it right here. They had enough, and I'm damn proud of it. Yeah, I mean, listen, what do you do? What does a dog do or any kind of animal do when they back us against the wall? Come on, man.
Snapping in Philly, too.
Yeah, man.
They going crazy in Philly, nigga. Everybody finna just start going crazy.
Right.
Once they see that video, dog, motherfucker like, enough is enough.
Come on, man. Brother.
It's just dirty.
Like I'm telling you, and then you know what I'm saying, I do my research, you know what I'm saying, I do my, my reading and whatnot, and then I see some misinformation, right? Because according, to some news sources, and let me go ahead and display it right now. A police statement said that the officers was responding to forgery in progress. Officers were advised that the suspect was sitting on top of a blue car and appeared to be under the influence. That's what the statement said, right? Tell me why it says the two officers arrived, located the suspect, a male believed in his 40s. He was ordered to step from the car. So a forgery in process. Can somebody explain to me, okay, a forgery in process. So what? It doesn't say a robbery in process. It says forgery. I don't understand it. And then in the same article, it says in the statement as well, after he got out. Now, hang on. Why does it say after he got out? Wasn't it reported that he was sitting on top of the car? So already right now we're looking at the police statement and the contradiction in the statements. Officers was responding to a forgery in progress. I keep saying process. Progress. Officers advised that the suspect was sitting on top of a blue car. So they were told, the officers, they got told that suspect was sitting on the blue car. Why does it say after he got out in the same? So which is it? Is he sitting on top of the car, or was he in the car and you dragged his ass out? This is what we're talking about. And we would have never known that if it wasn't for the person recording who was in the street. We would have never known that.
Yeah, man.
We just look at a police statement and we go, oh, well, the police said that's what it was. So that's what it was. You're reading it right here, guys. After he got out, he physically resisted officers. What?
Man.
The officers were able to get the suspect into handcuffs and know that he appeared to be suffering medical distress. That's what the statement said.
That video,
man, listen.
Video itself, he was already handcuffed the whole 8 to 10 minutes with dual knee on his neck. So regardless if he was high, if he was forging, no matter what he did, and then they were cuffed, he is in custody. He detained. And then no need to hold his neck for 30 minutes. I need to hold his neck all night till it turned dark outside.
Stupid, man. And for years, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not trying to be racial here. But there are people, sadly, they look at police statements and go, well, that's what they say. That must be the way that it went down. When in reality, no. Anytime the cops is stopping somebody or what, we do need to take our phones out and record that shit. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Now, if you in the hood somewhere and you recording a fight, yeah, there's a good chance you might be involved in the fight afterwards if they see you recording. Okay, but the men in blue, shit, we need to record their asses because that's the only time we're gonna get truth. I just read you a piece of the statement here where they lied. They straight up lied.
It's terrible.
They can't even get their story straight. Was he on top of the car or was he in the car? It said after he got out. So that must have mean that he was in. See, man, I ain't even going to go down that damn rabbit hole. They just lied. Come on, man. Mike from Boston, they should have to. Yeah. Listen, there's a lot of people with that mind state right now. Let's be honest. Yeah, they're not real bright. They lie right. They can't even get the lie right. They were told he was on top of the car, but they say in the police statement, they took him out of the car and he was suffering from a medical distress. That's bullshit. We all know it.
Man, I bet he was suffering. After you nailed his neck, you really shouldn't have nailed his neck then.
Oh, man. Play this other video here. Telling you, man, like I said, it's in the title. Minnesota burning right now. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Look at the dog. Look, is the back windshield out? Oh, the back windshield is out of that cop car.
They done spray painted on it. Man, they did that at least 10. They at the precinct doing that. That's at the precinct.
You watching it right here, y'all. 3rd Precinct Police Station, right here. Minneapolis. Look at the dude. Look at the dude. He not playing. He might be messing with the, you know.
Spray paint that bitch blue, baby. That's my color, blue.
Come on, man.
Damn.
And listen, I understand we in a lockdown, quarantine, or whatnot. Man, it warms my heart to see this. I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit is beautiful to me. I'm sorry. This shit is beautiful.
Right.
To me, because it is people who are coming together. Don't even some, of course, you know, some of them might know each other, but for the most part, these are probably a group of strangers they see this one man dead and look at themselves and go, you know what? That could be me next. Nah, let me say something about it. And here you go.
It looked like the Million Man Mars, nigga. The way they mobbed up to that store, where it
Oh
happened
my
at,
God.
nigga. That boy was like the Million Man Mars. Motherfuckers was out there. They told the store up and everything. Like, man, tell you, man, it's gonna go down though.
Man, I'm telling you,
Warning.
any city right now, we need to have protests too, man. I understand we might be out there with the masks and shit, but we got to do what we got to do. This is beautiful right here. This is a community and a town to me. To me, this is a community and a town that's saying, you know what? Enough is a fucking enough. Y'all are going to know. Y'all going to realize y'all not going to keep doing this shit to us. We pay your salary. Do you understand that the cops get paid off of taxpayer money?
Yeah.
We pay their salary. We pay for their livelihood.
It makes it happen.
Come on now.
They make it happen, man.
They don't like to hear that shit, but you know what? They work for us.
Yeah, they making it happen though.
They don't like to hear that shit, but it's the reality. My money is going to you. Come on now. TT Love, salute. Thank you very much for joining in. We got to talk about this, man. Minnesota burning, because it's just beautiful just seeing the fact that a town is just.
You could have got my other video, like, oh man, dude, ooh, they tearing them motherfuckers up.
I believe it. You get tired, man. You just get tired, bro.
You probably can go on my shit and click on it. I don't know.
It's on your YouTube?
Yeah.
All right. Do me a favor, y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to George Floyd, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and play this real quick.
The one I posted today. TT Love, what up?
What's going on? What's going on?
It's going down.
Yeah, man.
Going down.
Go ahead and show this real quick. This is my guy right here, man. MC the Shiznit, man. Go ahead and give him a subscribe as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. This is channel right here. You know what I'm saying? MC the Shiznit right here. Salute. And he just posted this about what, 5 hours ago?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, man. Let me go ahead and play this real quick, man. Before I do, let me go ahead and give some love to the chat real quick, man. I appreciate y'all, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be anywhere else in the world. Y'all could be watching anybody else in the world, man. But you're here with the round table, man, and I really appreciate it, man. For real.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah, man. Mike from Boston, disgrace to the oath they took, man. Listen, a lot of people saying that, you know, all cops are not bad cops, and that's true. But you know what, though? You can't look at those 4 cops and say, okay, one dude was on his neck, right? It was 2 other people on George Floyd. And then the Asian cop was just sitting there looking at the people with that lost look on his face.
Right.
Hold on, time out. All I got to say is, if we're guilty to them by the color of our skin, all them motherfuckers guilty, good or bad, by the color of that fucking uniform. Fuck.
Man, let me go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
There it is. At the end of the day, man, like you said, Game, if they can look at us like that, we can look at them like that. That Asian cop could have damn sure listened to the people and was could have told his buddy, now back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear the people out here, they getting a little restless. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Get off this nigga neck. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do that. He looked frozen.
Yeah, man.
Pretty Ice T, what's going on? Salute.
What up?
Thank you for joining in. ET Love, once again, thank you for joining in.
Yeah,
let me play this video about my guy MC, man, because they're standing up. They're standing up. The people is standing up.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We play this. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this little review style. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it, and then I'm saying I'm gonna pause it to give my little.
Right. I feel you.
Salute to MC for this video, man. Giving me permission to play this. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and play this on the big screen, y'all. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't already done so. If you have, thank you very much. I appreciate it. To the round table to you. Now, you see the officers with the masks and everything. You know what I'm saying? They already know this social distancing shit is out the blue. You know what I'm saying? That's out the water now. They like, damn, social distancing.
They turned down this well-known neighborhood, and they got blocked off. Had to get out of the car. And this when it's just heating up, they finna start throwing rocks, bottles at these niggas on feet. And then they finna destroy every car on that block. One by one. You see?
Man, oh man. He look like I ain't never seen no shit like this before in my life. Is that a bottle?
Oh, this is the one video and shit. Where the damn female cop got all goddamn cocky and shit and sprayed that mace and shit.
I'm about to watch this 5 minutes.
Yeah, towards the end and shit. Get real fucking aggressive and arrogant and shit.
With old man Jenkins out there. I've never. This is the first.
Hey, you hear him? You know you fucked up, right? This the warning. This the warning they give it to the nigga. You know y'all fucked up.
I've never seen this before. It's usually I see the cops pushing the people in a direction. The people is pushing the cops in a direction.
Yep.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. The people is pushing the cops in a direction. Holy shit. This is 2020. Man, I was ready to throw up the whole year. Maybe there is some hope. Maybe there is some hope. We're gonna play that. They better run. Hey, they doing it. They doing it. You don't see this guy? He looking like, bro, I ain't never seen this before.
It's finna get good, nigga, like an episode. It's finna get good like an episode of Power. Man.
I'm telling you, they looking right there. They better run. Oh yeah, they better run. Go ahead and finish playing this. DC, what's going on, man? Roundtable DC in the building.
What up?
Do me a favor, y'all hit that like button. If y'all already hit that like button, man, just enjoy the show. Salute to y'all.
Hey, you know you fucked up, right? Come on now. You fucked up.
Yeah, they not playing, bro. Look at this. This is a first. Like, this is legit a first, guys. I'm not bullshitting y'all. I'm serious. I have never seen the people drive cops out of a place.
Oh shit!
Nah, man.
I've seen that before.
Game. By now, I'm used to seeing the
it happens every now and again.
Ass being, you know what I'm saying? They in a line with the little riot shields and whatnot. They like, nah, we got to get the hell away from here.
Nigga, watch. You finna be like, nah, no way.
We D30, we supporting y'all here in Chicago. Let's go black. Look at that, man. Listen, Minnesota got the support of the country right now.
Yeah.
Minnesota got the support of the country. Let's go. Lumi, I see you. What's going on, player? Come on, man. Let's continue with this. This is insurgents. I love it. Come on, man. Justice for George, man. Come on. Minnesota right now is stand up, Minnesota. Come on. You got the support of the country right now.
Yeah.
Fuck the peace, man. Fuck the peace, man. Oh my God.
Come on, man.
These niggas and women, they got it on limit. Yeah.
Look, they got the news cameras out there.
These niggas and women, they got it on limit.
Come on, man. Minnesota is doing a thing right now. Guys, this is beautiful. This is a first, y'all. Like the people are literally got their phones out, they throwing shit, they you know what I'm saying? They going crazy, you know what I'm saying? They're having a whole party out there, just driving the cops out, showing the cops, y'all not gonna keep fucking with us, man.
Yeah.
You're tired of seeing our brothers dead in the streets, man. We tired of it. Minnesota, you got the support of the country right now. Anybody in Minnesota right now, if you're from Minnesota, if that's your hometown, man, you have the pride of knowing, you know what I'm saying? You in a fighting state right now, man. And it's beautiful to see. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, all races coming together. Justice for George, man.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. They running their ass up out of there. Look at every window.
Scurrying like rats.
Look at them windows on every SUV.
Look, man, cops, you ain't fucking slick. The only reason why you going backwards is because you trying to get people in your dash cam. Come on, you gotta stop this shit, man. We see it.
Ain't had time to turn around.
Right.
They busting windows. If he try to bust a U-turn, like he finna try to do, man, they finna destroy that nigga.
Right. Come on, man. You can't look at this shit and tell me this ain't beautiful. DC, you damn right. You damn right they do. They were for us. Hell. They were for us. Is that glass in the street?
Man, that's bottles, everything.
That's glass in the street. Come on, man. They not playing, man. Listen, man. Look. People of all shades, all kind of creeds is out there right now.
Yep.
Not a mask in sight. Say what you want about that. Look at this, man.
I got on my ass though. Fuck it.
I wouldn't even have on a mask. I have on a bandana out there. All of them scary. All of them scary. Don't know what to do. Pissing their pants.
They boxed in now. It's only cracking.
What's this? Did they clear out of college or something?
Nah, nigga, that's all. Once down the street, they just going block to block trying to get up out of there.
That's wild, man.
Y'all watch out. Y'all better get out the way.
Look, look.
Those
MC, man,
fouls.
ain't those GMCs, man?
Nah, them fours, nigga. You know them
Those are fours?
fours.
Oh
All them
shit.
four edges.
Oh shit, I don't want one of those engines. Fuck that shit.
Look, he tried to bust you, Jordan. Look.
Yep.
Nope, not so fast. Look at his windows. Not so fast, brother.
Come on, man. You can't tell me this ain't beautiful. Nope, can't do it. Nope, back up. Take that window out. Boop. Shoot. Man, oh man. Man, listen. This to me, I understand like they're not gonna have the energy to keep this up, right? But I would like to see something else come from this, man. Seriously.
Right.
Like seriously. Like they already started something. They already started something. And Minnesota right now is seriously, I'd say right now Minnesota is showing the way. It's showing what you do as a town. Anytime and again, we have multiple cases like this. There isn't just one George Floyd. Hundreds, thousands of people die at the hands of cops per year.
And niggas still fed up about what happened in Atlanta. Dude and killed dude. Jogging. So it's just tension in the air from the ninja, tension from how they did the Arby dude. Not this. Come on, dog.
And we can't count out the shit that we do to each other, because that's
Right.
even more depressing than seeing that shit on the fucking news. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. That's the main reason why this right here just it won't be enough. You know what I'm saying? To get the attention, because there's still so much other shit every day that we overlook.
And they had dude house. I bet they had this house right now.
Ain't no point to be there unless you're gonna do something for 2 cents.
Yeah. Somebody do something to that.
I just want to, yeah, man, because okay, yeah, they lost their jobs. Come on, man. We want to see something more than that. We already know that the cops and the Justice Department and the DAs and whatnot, they all work together. We already know this. There's a little brotherhood, and a sisterhood happening with the, saying them. But man, if the mayor is coming out and saying this is hard to watch, this is just wrong, come on. So who's to say that they shouldn't be in jail right now?
He all right now saying he need them in jail.
Oh, the mayor?
Yeah.
That's the only safe place for him to be. I mean,
at this point,
the mayor said anybody else would be in jail right now.
Right.
So.
Right. You know how many arguments I done had with people, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'd just be able to go home after taking somebody's life? You don't think I'm at least gonna be in a motherfucking room?
Well, they had helicopters, the K9s,
you know what I'm saying?
Tanks, everything on your street.
You think I'm just gonna be at home at 9, 10 o'clock? No. We know the deal. Whatever happens, and you know what I'm saying? We got to deal with our own, but we already know what the deal is.
Man, you sitting there with a 9mm, boy. They don't bought the whole armed forces just for you.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. You think you ready? And you know what I'm saying? On some other shit, man. I'm just saying, man. I really just want to see as far as what is going to come from this, because again, I think Minnesota really is showing the way and has inspired a lot of people. Hell, Minnesota inspired me. Just their reaction just
sure.
quickness
For
and the
sure.
effectiveness of what they do.
Man, I got a question. I got a question for Mike there. He said, let's see them lose their freedom. Is that enough?
Mm,
You know
point.
what I'm saying? Is that enough? You know what I'm saying? Just to see them lose their freedom? After watching that shit, after keep watching that shit, you think that'll be enough?
Good point.
Man, hell no.
Man, oh man.
If it was one of us, they'll be trying to give us the fucking chair or something like that.
They throw the whole damn book at us. The whole book.
Yep.
They'll find extra books, boy. Goddamn it, that wasn't enough.
Cop had no more. Man, again, man, you're right. If you seen the meme that's going on right now, you know what I'm saying? They're pretty much saying this is a cop's pretty much kill shot, pretty much. And it's a sad way of looking at it, but you see the look of the cop, you see the look of George Floyd, and you go, wow. It's not like 100 or 100 in his pride. Put your knee on your neck, or you know what I'm saying, you buy the prize and you kneel down or whatever. It does look like that, don't it? Open damn season. If you feel it's not enough punishment should fit the crime for that damn cop, listen, man, murder is murder. That was a damn homicide. That was a murder. I don't give a damn what nobody said.
He killed that dude with cold blood, man.
Cold blood.
He tortured that man. That was a premeditated hit. He tortured that brother. Like the dude who was telling him, "Get your knee off his neck." That's a jiu-jitsu move. I trained for that. He wouldn't even do that in a real fight.
Right.
So why you doing it? You supposed to be a professional. You on somebody's neck like you crazy. Like he having health issues, just gonna fall asleep on dude's neck like that.
He used the truck for leverage. He used the damn vehicle for leverage a couple times.
Hell yeah, he did. And he was hoping nobody synced him, so he can get a good 7-8 minutes before somebody do something to him. Like that, at least I took him with me.
That's crazy. I'm looking on Twitter right now. I'm just seeing some of the responses, man, because
And he was a well-known racist. They got him on.
they got him with
Make white
MAGA.
great again. Yeah.
Right.
Make white great again hat and all that shit.
DC, man, what's going on, brother?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good besides all this crazy crap going on, man.
Yeah, man.
Down there, man.
I saw you on here, man. Talk to me, man. What you think about it, man? Talk to me.
Man, you already know how I feel about it, man. I was damn near in tears the other day, man. Another person down, you know, and nothing is happening, you know, and we feel like we helpless, man. But, you know what I'm saying, what I just saw there was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? People in the community actually coming together for a cause. It all starts in the community, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to protect our communities. So we need to go out in our communities and make sure we know people in our communities. So, you know what I'm saying? This won't happen. Because if somebody would have known that, man, it'd probably have been poles on that cop's head. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yo, what I'm about to do right now, y'all, I'm about to drop the link in the chat right now. If y'all want to join in and talk to me, man, talk to the round table about this, man, y'all feel free. Please do me a favor, man. Just hit that like button. If you already have, like you said, you want to talk about it, hit that link. It's in the chat right now. But
yeah, I'm not the one to promote violence, man, but you know what I'm saying? It seems like that's what they doing to us every single month, once a week. You know what I'm saying? We see this crap happening. Right. We see this, you know what I'm saying? 10 minutes? You on that man's neck for 10 minutes? No matter what he did. First of all, it was forgery, a non-violent offense. He should not have been on the ground like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hurt nobody, man. Even if he did write a crazy check, I don't care. That man should have been on the ground like that, and nobody should have had their knee in his neck like that, and the guy just sitting around looking at him. Just looking at him. Like, yo. Bro.
I agree.
You know, and then that same thing with that when they slammed that dude on the bike. Slammed that dude on the bike pedal and broke his neck. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop letting this stuff happen, man. You know what I'm saying? If we see
Pretty
injustice in
great,
our
huh?
neighborhood, man, we need to do something about it, man. I mean, I know people don't want to put their lives on the line, but the only way this gonna stop if they see us putting ourselves on the line. You know what I'm saying? See us not we ain't playing no more. They won't do this. Soon one of them get bust across the head, they're gonna think when they come in the neighborhoods, they're gonna be like, oh, hold on. Should I do this? My life on the line now. You know what I'm saying? We need to make them scared.
Right. I'm sure right now they went home, thought about all type of stuff.
Oh yeah, because and a lot of it's easy to play Monday morning quarterback, right?
That's just
It's easy
one
to do.
neighbor. That's just 2 or 3 neighborhoods, nigga. It's so much stuff. Precincts getting tore up, man. You boy, I'm telling you.
People
They
saying
going
like,
hand to hand with the police. They shooting tear gas. These niggas throwing rocks. No. Police hiding on side of building. Man, shit was like an old South African movie, dog.
oh shit, y'all joining in. Y'all joining in. Hold on.
I'm telling you.
Pretty y'all see what's going on, lady?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? How you doing?
Nothing. This breaks my heart. All I gotta say,
Talk to me
um,
about it.
I tried not to watch it because I'm so tired of them doing shit like this. But yesterday, I watched it, and it brought back memories for me because they did the same shit to me. They
Mm.
put their knee in my neck and sat there for 10 fucking minutes, and I said, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And they wouldn't get off until they knew my house was cleared, knowing it was
Like
only 2 females in the house.
And you
that's
said you said about 10 minutes as well.
Yeah, and I have asthma,
right. That's
you
crazy.
know. And this dude was in good shape.
A
And
woman.
you hear him say, I can't breathe. And his poor wife was sitting there recording it.
Old girl was saying his nose bleeding. His nose bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They probably slammed him to the ground, slammed him face first. You know how they do.
Come
You
on.
And I
you seen
watched
when that
how
you
they walked up on him. They walked on him normal. He was on he fell to the ground. They picked him up. They walked him over. They sat him down, and all of a sudden, the cop starts getting belligerent with dude. And you don't see dude getting angry, nothing. Okay? They walked him across the street, and then that's when they just did what they did to him.
That's
I
crazy.
mean,
You know what I'm saying? It's like that cop slamming kids in the putting kids in a chokehold and slamming them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all types of crazy, man. But go ahead, game. I'm sorry.
which
It's
man, they need to make a bigger example of the cops that stood around and watched. They
In
need to
my
make a bigger
opinion,
example because that one that was sitting there in the video, he made me so mad. It's like
just like
y'all better let
QG
yeah,
said.
yeah. You better
It's like
stay.
QG said. They need to lose their freedom. We
they
need to
need to
lose their
be
freedom.
publicly hanged, is in my opinion, and skinned alive.
Lumi, is
Yo,
this you?
what's up,
I'm with
family?
you on that one.
What's going on, man?
Can I get everybody autograph in here one
Oh
time?
man, listen, man. We
What's
just
going
talking.
on, Alone?
Yeah,
This
man.
is
We
some
just talking shop.
revolutionary type of shit going on right now. So I would
Talk
like
about it, man.
everybody's signature in the room, like in the line right now. You feel me? 'Cause, I'm a time stamping and everything. You feel me? Like I was here. You feel me? At this time, this beat, everything. What's going on, dude?
I can't call it, man. I just had to talk about it, man, because
Man, this
I
shit
definitely feel
crazy,
like
bro.
I want to see some shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Past this
But
shit.
they
Like,
going ham. I already knew they were finna go off, though.
but it's beautiful seeing what they're
and
doing in
and and,
Minnesota, man.
and
But I just think there
coronavirus
needs to be
going
more.
on, y'all killing a bit too. Okay, bitch finna snap. Bitch been in the highs all this time. I did mad, bit mad, and then I lost their job. You wanna kill a nigga? Okay, for no reason. Okay,
Mike from Boston says
you
one of the
finna be
other
the
cops should
punching
have pulled him
bag.
off. Yo, Mike from Boston, it's easy to play. You know, like we could say that,
That's what a
man,
business.
but then it would have
Everybody
been
need to
somebody
do
else
right
who would
now.
have
Tell
died. You
you
know
the
what I'm saying?
truth.
You don't know if the other person would have. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody just need to go ahead and snap. Then they are gonna get in line.
You know what I'm saying? If we had all zeal, man, like I love black people. You know what I'm saying? I love all other races too, but my first love is black people. And if we had the zeal, you know what I'm saying, that I love you, this wouldn't happen. We need to
Right.
get back to that when you know what I'm saying
Yeah.
when we was all together and when we
Brotherly
was like I
love.
love you brother whether you know what I'm
Brotherly
saying when we
love.
raised other kids in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
because we wanted to see them have good morals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Spider that
We need to get back to that, man. Black people don't love black people no more, man. We look at each other like that's a nigga. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but that's a
Nah,
Negro,
we look at each other like we enemies instead of us
right?
teaming up and attacking the real enemy. You feel me? But I
Absolutely.
mean, people don't understand. It's levels. It's levels. So
Like a
my homeboy had asked me a question. He was like, "What's the difference between the manipulator and you feel me, and the manipulator?" The manipulator's in control. The one that's being manipulated, you feel me? He gonna always be the do boy. But the person that's calling the shots, you feel me? That's the motherfucker you need to be worried about. But you'll never see him because he behind the scenes. He just pulling the strings. You feel me?
I just want to see, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see something else, you know.
Hey,
I just want to see something else happen, man.
we
I don't
gonna
want to
do
see
some
any
shit because
people
I'm taking my notes right now. Bill Gates on my list, bro, for this coronavirus
I
shit.
don't
Bill
want
Gates on my list, bro.
I don't want to
And
see
then when the
anybody else
purge
die, man.
happen,
But I'm just
bro,
thinking
and
to
it's
myself, what
time
about
for
the
the
people
purge, I
who's
think it's time for the
recording?
purge. Fuck them martial law, bitch. Ain't no, you feel me? First off, a bitch gotta catch him, nigga. I'm from Florida, bitch. I don't even give a fuck. I go
hmm.
dumb right now. I go dumb right now. Play crazy. Fuck you. Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck happened.
That's
What
what they want us to do. You know what I'm saying? But we got to go dumb together. We gonna go
Yeah,
dumb. We got to do it together, man. We can't just go dumb by
yeah.
ourselves and let one of us just
No,
run out
that's what
there
I'm
and
saying. I'm waiting on the go. I'm waiting on the go. I'm just chilling though, but I got some shit up my skin. Man, look, bro, Aston Martin finna get hit, bro. I'm finna hit Aston Martin. I'm finna hit I. I'm walking right on lot, bitch. We finna go in the test. I'm pushing cut out the car, cuz. I swear to God.
So let me ask you a question. Is Florida having protests?
Hey, man. It's going, trying to tell you, I do some dumb shit.
Yo, Lumi,
They
is
gonna
is
be
Florida
mad
having
at me.
protests?
Florida
I
still,
think
Florida,
every state needs to have one, in
Let
my
that shit,
opinion.
let that shit straight
shit,
into the
shit,
police
shit.
station, bitch. Let that shit straight
Florida
in the
still got
police station.
Zimmerman walking around. But I don't know.
you know what I'm saying? And you already know the attorney Bill Barr ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? If it was Eric Holder up in there, he probably would have tried to do something. But nah, that Bill Barr, the government ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do nothing, man. We need to, man, make sure we know our politics, man. Make sure we know what they doing to us, man. Because if we don't, they're gonna keep on manipulating us, just like you said. Who's the manipulator, and who's the manipulatee?
Right, pretty much. Pretty much. We tired of being the manipulative. You know,
Right.
we tired of it. Sick of it.
Facts, bro. Like that's real still.
Man.
The thing is crazy.
T, you
But
over
once
there?
you
You okay over
understand
there?
that, then things become clearer. Then you
T, you good over there?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, just making sure because this is tough. And like I said,
You,
I have my man right here. He's
I
saying it
done
right
had that
here.
happen to me before too. Like
He's saying it
the
right
police
here.
tried.
I can't breathe. My stomach hurts. My neck hurts. Everything hurts. They can kill me. He said it. He knew it. Poor guy. Poor guy. And now I just want to know from y'all, man. I just want to know from y'all. Do y'all see any comprehensive change coming from the situation?
Right now, I don't see nothing. We got to force what we gonna have to have. Just like I say, it's gonna start in the community first. There ain't no way we can go to Washington and do that first. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the communities on board. Once the communities on board, you know what I'm saying, we got power. Power come in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Numbers. Gotta have numbers. If you don't have numbers, and it ain't nothing we could do. You know what I'm saying? People gotta be on one accord. People gotta say, we're not gonna take this. You know what I'm saying? You're not coming in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Send us police that grew up in our neighborhood. You know, and we don't want no other cops in our neighborhood. We're police ourselves, God damn it. For real. We need those people in the hoods, man, to step up.
Neighborhood Watch got to make a comeback, don't it? I don't hear too much about Neighborhood Watch anymore like I used to.
Because neighborhood watches used to be for snitches and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to revamp the neighborhood watch.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Zimmerman was a neighborhood watch. I'm just saying.
And that,
So
T, I'm glad you brought that up because that might have been where the whole Neighborhood Watch term went to hell. Right there. You know, I ain't heard too many people talking about Neighborhood Watch. And I'm in the suburbs. So, I don't know.
Yeah, you probably gonna need to you're gonna have to change the name of it because it's already tainted. Once you taint a name, you can't put it there no more. You know what I'm saying? Once you put a label on something, you know it it becomes that. Like when you say, "Oh, that's my girlfriend," she becomes your girlfriend. It becomes a label. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that comes with that. So neighborhood watch already been tainted. We need something else.
So we gotta take the name police, boy, because if you look at their history and see what they was, it did move up through the time.
Jordan, just like we were talking, how I think before any person should hold any sort of high standing in the government or government official, they need to have a psychological exam. If they have any sign of prejudice, racism, anything, they should not be able to hold that position at all.
Right, T. And now they gotta go beyond that now. They gotta look at the social media of the cops because this guy's on his social media's Facebook with a MAGA hat on. Now, of course, does every single Trump lover, you know what I'm saying, is like that? Probably not, no. However, is there room for bias and prejudice? Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
And we all hold biases. You know what I'm saying? When we select a pair of shoes to wear, we hold bias to the other shoes. So we everybody gonna have some type of selective bias, but it's recognizing what bias you have, you know what I'm saying, and actually doing something about it internally. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start looking inside of ourselves. We don't look inside of ourselves, we don't even know who the hell we are. We gotta know who we are. Once we know who we are, then we can see those biases and we can maneuver around those biases. We won't let it affect our lives, you know, because, you know, say I got biases towards certain people because I know a lot of history. But, you know, I gotta turn around and say, okay, it's not all of those people or it's not those people. I gotta say I can't just not like this group of people because in history, this is what they did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure I hold my biases in check. You know, so a lot of people don't understand that they have those biases. Biases on everything. Biases on what food you gonna buy. Oh, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Well, why you ain't go to Burger King? You don't. What's wrong with Burger King? You know, so you holding a bias. So we gotta understand what our biases is inside in order to combat certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because I can easily say, you know, say I don't like this person or I don't like this person, but it's why.
Now, that's a good point. Yo, Lumi, you there? Lumi? I'm going once, twice. Well, okay. Well, I was wondering if there was any protests in Florida going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Philly right now having some protests, and I think there's some other states as well that's having protests right now.
I know that Utah is planning on doing a protest as well.
I'm curious if Raleigh is planning on having one. You know what I mean? I'm not too sure.
Man, Raleigh should be protest out. They've been throwing out for the last month.
Yeah.
The last 6 weeks they've been protesting.
They really
throwing
have.
down.
I know they tired, but you know what I'm saying?
But that's different. That's about staying in the house, ain't it? What they protesting about?
Well, there
You
was
protest to get out of the house. I mean,
And staying in
there you
the
that
go.
house
that before that happened, those protests happened to get out the house. There was protests over
and
a death
business,
here.
and
Mm-hmm. They've been protesting
because
for.
most of it was private business and stuff, trying to get the private businesses back open. To say that they're essential is because there's a lot of private, like you know what I'm saying, small businesses out here and stuff throughout the
Right.
state.
Yeah, but
No,
I've been protesting a
they
lot.
opened. But
No, I'm
sorry,
sorry, DC.
I'm about to say they open back up here. I'm in Virginia. They open back up right now, and they just is a spike.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yep.
spike.
Yep. North Carolina reported its single biggest day since this whole thing happened of cases. There were so many people that was just like, including me, that was just like, you know what? Okay, y'all want to rush back into these stores, these restaurants, these bars. You want to rush back? Go right ahead. I'm gonna sit back because we know that second wave is coming.
Yep. It ain't nothing but a petri dish of freaking viral infection. That's all it is, man. A petri dish, man. You go up in there, and you shit. Half the people gonna catch something. I'm
Right.
not going in there with a whole bunch of people, man. Y'all crazy.
And you know what? People could say what they want about, oh, these people here in Minnesota, they're not social distancing. Well, you know what? Listen, some things is bigger than that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, though, again,
They had their mask on.
Minnesota is showing the way. Telling you.
They had they had their mask on and they picked up a rock.
Telling you, man.
They used Germ-X after they threw it. Shit, they was like,
Oh, they were throwing all kinds of bottles, bro. You seen the video? They're throwing all kinds of bottles. Come on.
Right.
I ain't see too many masks there. Come on, man. Want to know why? Because you know what? The ninja's deadly. But you know what, though? A knee on my damn neck is even deadlier.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So
Absolutely. The
that's
ninja kill you in 15 days. That dude got killed in less than an hour.
right. Well, and then they said that, you know what I'm saying, he passed at the hospital. I could argue he passed right there on the spot.
And he passed away right there when he was still on his bed. That's bullshit.
I can make the argument right there. Y'all talking about he
I
passed
said,
right
I
in the
said I
hospital.
said that earlier when we was watching it.
Making a bunch of excuses, man. I'm tired of it.
Right. They gonna stop. They ain't gonna stop, man, until one of them get they wig split, man. I'm gonna go back
I'm big
old to
tired of
'em. I'm going back to the old term. Till they
Sad,
get their wig split.
sadly, you know what I'm saying? We
it.
want to see people, you know, hey, we don't want to see violence. We don't like violence.
We
But you know
don't.
what, though? Sometimes violence need to be had, though, sadly. Sadly.
Sometimes, yes. Sadly, it did do.
But, 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 are they trying to set us up for something else? Because why would this? I mean, looking at the last two incidents, it's like they're trying to draw a reaction off of something. Why all of a sudden now you this shit just showing up on our screen?
Because they don't report. They don't report everything. The only reason that shit got reported because we had people on the side with phones. If it was just police there with their cars and they little camera on their chest, it would have never got out. You know what I'm saying? The community, you know what I'm saying, pulled out their phone and started recording. And if you notice, every time something happens, and we see it, it's only because the community had something to do with it. Only. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but if it
This
was
stuff
me,
happens every week. This stuff happens every week. We don't
yeah.
understand. It happened once a week. When we don't see it on the TVs, we just bypass it. But I see it pop up. I see it pop up. And you know what I'm saying? It just makes me even madder, sadder, tears. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm just one person. I want to go out there. I want to do something for the community. But what? You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to do the same thing. Everybody want to do something, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Shit starts small. You can't start big all the time. You have to start small. And you know, because it's 300-400 years of this craziness, and you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna just happen overnight. So we got to start making the little implementations now, and do it in increments. Do it in increments. Let's do this. Let's get this done, this done, this done, and this done.
People
It's
say
not gonna happen overnight.
people say the
But
dude talking or the dude. I'm sorry, DC. My
no,
bad.
no, no, no. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry.
People are saying that the dude who was recording and the dude who was talking should have jumped in. Well, I'm sure those guys have families. You know what I'm saying? And they probably wasn't sure what the hell to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause at the end of the day, you know, what if they pull out their guns and start shooting motherfuckers? So I'm
Right.
look at it like, you know what? Hey, me pointing my phone at them right now is my weapon. My
Right.
phone is my weapon right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what I'm saying? That's like those people on the side. They was helpless.
Right.
Why? Because no one in the community was with them.
It just sucks.
If the community was together, they would be like, get off him.
You're
And
right.
everybody would start walking over there. He would have had to get off of him. He couldn't shoot everybody.
Right.
Because soon as he pulled his gun out, they would have folded him up like an envelope and sent them back to the precinct. Stamped them and put them back to the precinct.
Fuck with DC, man. That's exactly what I was gonna say. The old adage: you can't kill us all. You can't shoot us all.
You can't.
Impossible.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you're right. If the community was there, in packs, like we're watching right now in this video, people was drove in packs and surrounded those guys. Come on, man. There would have been at least one person that would have dove in and Goldberg speared that cop off his neck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might have went to jail, but shit, they would have been a hero.
Right.
They would have been protesting outside of the jail that he was in, telling him to get off. George Floyd is alive right now because of that man and because of what he did. Instead, we're celebrating the death of this man because, hey, what can they do besides pull out your phone? What can you do?
Right. And we could, if the community was together, we'd be like, oh, what? Our dude in jail for helping another person? Let's pool our money together. Let's go get that dude a lawyer.
Right.
Let's go get him a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get Tony Maddox. Let's just go get him out of retirement. He'll come out. He'll come out. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Money rules the world, but fuck it. Pool our money together. That's how they do. They pool their money together and they do things to us. You know what I'm saying? We don't pool our money together. Why? We should. You know what I'm saying? We should be like, oh, we ain't got no park in the community. Let's pool our money together, get a park in the community. Well, we don't have a community center in the neighborhood. Let's see if we can get enough money up. You know what I'm saying? To get a rec center in the community, so kids can go play basketball, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Swim, do whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? So when they grow up, you know what I'm saying, they have a healthy life.
Right.
Instead of, you know what I'm saying, us, oh man, they pushing us through school. Oh, because he can speak real good, but I don't know about his math, but I'm gonna push him on through. So when we get out of high school, you know what I'm saying, we still don't know shit. And all of a sudden we either going to the army or we're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Or we being basketball players or rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's the only ways out the hood, man. It's only a couple ways out the hood, man. And you know what I'm saying? And we all trying to get up out of there so we can come back to make the neighborhood better. But even people in the neighborhoods be trying to pull you back.
Right.
Like, yo, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you progress.
But what you saying that, you know what I'm saying, they join the military, you know what I'm saying, and other things and come back to help the community. How come we don't see the military, our veterans coming back, helping the community, help build structure that they learned in the military?
They don't have enough.
We don't see them out there.
Because they keep them at war so much. They in the field. They tell you, okay, you in the army, you have to relocate. You know what I'm saying?
We got veterans.
You have to relocate.
We got veterans.
Say that again, game. You cut out.
And the veterans, most of the veterans, stay out on the street. They don't even want to got there going. The VA can't even got there going. Give them a knee surgery.
It ain't too much active stuff for some sitting home. You know what I'm saying? Sitting home in their community. You know?
Right. But all I'm saying is, we only got a couple ways out the hood, and it's sad. It's sad that we only got a couple ways out of the hood. The women, you know what I'm saying, we making sure that our women going to college. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. But what about the men? The men need to, you know what I'm saying, get some type of education, man. You know what I'm saying? Bill said, "Oh, I'm a computer scientist. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I can do this to the neighborhood. I can do this for the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Education, 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 education. You know what I'm saying? The more we know, the more we can build up. If we don't know shit, then what the fuck? How the fuck we gonna build something?"
That's the truth. That's the truth. And I like how you said community centers. I like how you said, you know what I'm saying, having a pool, you know what I'm saying, as far as like monetary gains go for these people. I like that idea, man. But, you know, I know this pandemic has definitely skirted a whole lot of people's ideas out the wayward. But still, there has to be something that can be done for these people at the end of the day. Like,
Right.
the person who, I mean, don't get me wrong, the person who was recording, I already feel like is a hero because of the simple fact that, you know, they had the bravery to just stand out there. But at the
Right.
same time, though, you got to think, had they taken the extra step, had somebody taken the extra step and tackled him and got him off, yeah, he would have been
Most of
down to, yeah, he would have been effed up. But you know, we need to start making our own cliches as of, you know what I'm saying, for example, you know, if I go down or I'm in cuffs and anything happens, I did not commit suicide, educational purposes, YouTube. But I'm just saying in general, like we need to start making new cliches, you know,
Right.
because rest in peace to Sandra Bland, they'll try to spin something on you in a heartbeat. And people know, okay, they ain't gonna go that length, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And a lot of people don't have enough resources to even go that far.
Right.
Resources. We like resources. You know what I'm saying? We like resources. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with it? You know, saying the old people in the community. You know what I'm saying? That's just retired. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring grandma and grandpa out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? To tutor our kids. You know what I'm saying? Let's you know what I'm saying? Go to the grandma and ask her, yo, you know what I'm saying? How are you surviving with only $100 a week? You know what I'm saying? Grandma can show you how to feed everybody. Man, financial, you know what I'm saying? She can we don't feel when the depression comes. Niggas be like, oh, we're in a depression or a recession. Like, I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. Why I don't feel it? Because I always been in the depression, always been in a recession. And who better than knows how you know what I'm saying, to show everybody in the community, you know what I'm saying, how to actually survive during something like this or a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? The older people, man, they need to come out of retirement too. There's a lot of things that we need to do, you know what I'm saying, that could just little things that could make things a lot better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Little things.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that because at the end of the day, we only gotta, you know, I definitely feel like you said, we have ourselves. We gotta take care of ourselves. Nobody else is gonna take care of ourselves for us. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take care of ourselves.
All right. Hold on, let me take this phone call.
Yeah, go right ahead, DC. Got the phone flaring.
The police are protected, but what about the people?
That's a good point. That's a good
I
point.
don't know. If it was me, I don't care. And I'm going to be honest because I've done it more than once. I would have gotten in the middle. I would have risked my life. That's me.
That's what I like to feel too. I like to feel I do the same thing. I mean, I just like how I can't watch a woman get her ass beat in the street. Like I don't think I could just sit there and just watch, you know, life being taken from this guy. I just couldn't. Like, even if I have to play the barricade, I got to get the cops' attention in order for somebody to, you know what I mean, get him off or something.
Yeah, because while that girl was recording, somebody could have easily, while he was trying to take her phone away, somebody could have easily, just came and just got dude. You know what I mean?
Something, because this man, oh man, again, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Stonewall face. I mean, he didn't care. He was on a mission. On a mission. For what?
I mean, how can he not hear? How can he not hear just the human being in George Floyd saying, "I cannot breathe." The
And all he says is, "Get in the car, get in the car." Well, how is he supposed to get in the car when you're on his neck?
just the grunts that he made, and how could you just not just get off of him? Like, what are we talking about here, people? Like, how can he just not just get off of his fucking neck?
And when he didn't even let go when they tried to check his pulse.
And right, and then Jesus Christ, and then you tell them, "Oh, well, they're fired now. They're fired now." What about in fucking handcuffs? Shit, even if it's not in Minnesota, if it's some other neighboring state or something else, why are they not in handcuffs? Why are they roaming the streets right now? Why are they out? Why are they enjoying their freedom right now? I'm sure you called to inform them that they were no longer employed. Why the fuck didn't you use those same resources and got their asses locked up like they should have? It's like any one of us that would have taken a life at any moment. I don't give a fuck if I'm sleeping at 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody walk up in my crib. Hey, guess what? If there is a body in my house besides mine, guess what? I'm not just gonna go back to sleep like nothing happened. Make me some breakfast and then go to sleep. No, I'm gonna be questioned.
But if you look at it, man, if you actually look at when he was sitting on the dude, now I had to pause it. It was hurtful, but I had to pause it. I had to look at this dude's face. He didn't give a fuck. He don't like black people. He don't like black people. He probably don't like Mexicans either. If he had a mega hat on, he don't like anybody other than white folks. You know what I'm saying? People of a lighter skin. You know what I'm saying? Even a Chinese or Asian person. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time they of a whiter stature here in America. You know what I'm saying? Overseas, they all dark skinned. They all look like us. But you know what I'm saying? If you look at him, if you look at his face, man, you could tell he looked like he was having the time of his life. He wasn't scared of nobody because of the badge.
It wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? I had to pause it and look at his face. I had to actually look at his face while he had his knee on that man's neck. And I had to be like, yo, this is a dude that's unconscious right now. This is a dude that is just probably having the time of his life right now. He probably smiling in his head and everything right now. I got him. I got him. Look, I got him. I got one. I finally got one. You know what I'm saying? Most of them people, you know what I'm saying, go to the police force. You know what I'm saying? They be bullied as a kid. They want to come back and they want to, I want to police this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that dude that used to bully me back in the day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Most of them are cowards. Most of them are cowards. I'm not saying all, because there are some good police officers. I'm not going to even say that there's no good police officers. I know some. Some in my family. I got police people in my family. So I can't, firefighters, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. First line responders. You know what I'm saying? But some of these people take the cake.
And this is the thing I don't understand is why none of his comrades did anything. Because obviously they were on the same mission as that guy.
The four guys, the four cops is right on the screen right now. All of them three of them is on George Floyd, and then the little Asian cop staring at the camera.
Man, if 20 of them knew back, if 20 of them knew back at the precinct that this happened, ain't none of them gonna say nothing. I don't think it is a good cop, because you could have 10 of them, damn 20 good cops, so-called good cops that still won't say shit.
You're right.
So I don't think it is such a good cop.
Just like I used to say, you know what I'm saying? Behind every good person, when you push them to the side, you can see the bad person with their fingers in their back. You know what I'm saying? Because that person is manipulating that person. And some of these people, I just need a job. I need to keep my job. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, y'all need to speak up when y'all see injustice. When injustice is anywhere, you need to speak up. You need to speak up. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you're going to lose your job doesn't mean anything. You're saving a life. You're saving a life.
Here's a meme that's been
But then
going.
you get, but then that person got to worry about other cops that don't. You know what I'm saying? Like how we handle our snitches on the street. You know what I'm saying? They got a certain code that they're gonna go by. You know what
Here's a
I'm saying?
meme that's been going crazy on Twitter for the past, 48 hours now. You know what I'm saying? Viewer discretion is advised, though. But this is the meme that's been going crazy on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Got this man with his knee on a black man's neck.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his
You know what I'm
face. Look at
saying?
his face. Look at his face. That's the why I paused at that. Look at his face.
Same face as Kaepernick when he went to kneel himself. Ain't that crazy? What's the difference between these two? Both of them is on the job. Both of them is getting paid at this moment. What's the difference between the two, though? It's a rhetorical question. You just marinate on that one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's for everybody
it.
watching. Let's just marinate on that one. What's the difference between these two?
One is getting paid millions to look blind and shut the fuck up and throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? The other one is just other one getting paid
Blind, being told what to do, not being paid millions. And we're paying him. The NFL's paying the other guy. We're paying the one to the left.
Right.
Well, we know well we see what's going on now. Why they trying to rush to get the country started? We know money got there going to run the fucking world.
Man, that's Trump doing that shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Trump don't understand what the. Oh, sorry, Gabe. I'm so sorry.
Wait. We're not going into no Trump stuff. We talking about this fucking dirty ass fucking cop. We ain't going into no Trump shit. You know what I'm saying?
But he got a lot to do with what you just said, though.
Yeah, he do. And that's what I'm saying. Fucking get them where they hurt. Stop spending so goddamn much. Goddamn, gonna hold the money back. Our tax money's paid for these cops, so stop holding back on a lot of these fucking taxes. You can do that by not spending on dumb shit.
But they're gonna take it anyways from out your paycheck. So yeah, that's how they getting it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get the shit. Damn, it's right. Oh shit, it's about to rain. Oh, gotta get up in the crib.
We know all dope mans don't like coming up short. They ain't gonna like coming up short.
Right. But check this out. We can go in our community, right? You know what I'm saying? Pookie owed Junior $5, man. He gonna go kill him on the spot. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn go, and the government can come take all our money, you know what I'm saying? Just take it out of our checks and we don't do nothing about it. Nothing. Not a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. We got to start with this black love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Here to look at our satellite radar, we do have a couple of stray showers in our eastern New York. The government is the devil, in my opinion. Just saying. I think, I just hope we all can learn to come together, because we in numbers can fight against shit like this. Look at Minnesota. I mean, look at all them come together like that. It wasn't a white versus black thing when it came down to this. It was the injustice of it.
Right.
How dare you take your bags and use it to kill somebody?
That's a shield. They use it as a shield. So like Christians use God as a shield. You know what I'm saying? They just use these persons as a shield. As like I say, the good person is in the front, the shield is in the front. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We here to serve and protect. You know what I'm saying? But behind the shield, you know what I'm saying, you get these puppeteers. It's crazy.
Yeah, they serve to protect themselves. That's exactly what it's for.
Like you said earlier, man, they had to change the image of what they was, man. They started off as slave catchers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely did.
So, and from there, I think it went from cowboys to sheriffs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Went from protecting rich people property. That's what the cops was there for us first. Protecting the rich people property. Just like you say, taking slaves, making sure nobody come on their property. You know what I'm saying? That's what the police was for at first. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, now, you know what I'm saying, up and down, they supposed to be serving and protecting. You know what I'm saying? Which they shouldn't even be in the neighborhood.
I can't even understand why so many black folks like the Cowboys, man. The cowboys, man. Those are the slave catchers too, man. You know what I'm saying? They turned into shirts, man. Look at the fucking star in the middle of their fucking field, man. That shit on their
Right.
goddamn chest.
No Cowboys, man.
Well,
Fuck the
you,
Cowboys.
well,
I mean, the
Cowboys,
Patriots ain't
man.
no better. And then,
If we look back in time, right, and we look at those people that we call cowboys, and we see the ones that we see on TV, they never existed. They never existed.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys was just people running around in the land catching goddamn people. You remember Bass Reeves,
Hmm.
black guy,
yeah.
cowboy. He was labeled as a cowboy, but he was a bounty hunter. You know what I'm saying? So people outside of the 13 colonies, they called these people cowboys because they didn't understand what the hell was going on. They was lawless. They ain't had no laws over there. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to not have no laws, but it was law everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere where you go, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have some type of law. You got Indians in the community, they got some type of rules. You know what I'm saying? So you got law. You know what I'm saying? It was just they called those people cowboys, but those white entities riding on horses never existed. Never. They never existed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these TVs be showing, but they just never existed. If you find me somebody back in the day, a picture of a cowboy, a nigga on a horse. Well, I ain't gonna say a dude, somebody on a horse. You know what I'm saying? Running around, you know what I'm saying, with a six shooter on the side of his head. You know what I'm saying? Oh, these are outlaws. They outlaws because they don't live in the 13 colonies. That's why they outlaws. They outlaws because we got there going running off the plantations and going to these places and blending in with these people. These so-called Indians that look just like us. They couldn't even tell us apart. And most people, they couldn't even tell us apart. Like, hold on, he must be an Indian too. No, mm-mm. But I never seen a picture of anybody, you know what I'm saying, looking like the Long Ranger. Never. I seen a
And the
couple
reason
bounty hunters. Huh?
and the reason why they started gangs was to go against the police.
Right. And the first gang started by the people that came in from Italian, from Italy.
So the
Black people wasn't the first gangs.
so
It was
society
it was
the
it was
society been
them.
saying fuck the police for generations is what I'm hearing. For
Yes.
yeah.
Salute Kalani in the building.
Come on, man.
All
When you
right, King
see
of the building, salute Kalani King of the
KK,
building.
Queen
Really?
K.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, definitely. That's yeah. I don't know, y'all.
Mhm.
I don't know. I really and I really want to thank y'all, man, for really like being in tune with this. I know, you know what I'm saying, we've talked and whatnot, and like it's to the point, man, where we can people have been talking for years, right? But
Yes.
it's time for action, man. Thoughts and prayers is, you know,
I don't
one
go
way.
for I don't go
Yeah,
nowhere.
yeah, yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
want to fuck up the party that time and shit. We're like,
Nah,
what
I
the
mean,
fuck is that
listen,
going to
I'm trying not to go too deep in that rabbit hole, but I'm just saying in general. Come on
do?
Right, right,
I'm the one
right.
that's in the crew, like, what the fuck is that going to do?
now. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like that's just it's cliche now. It's cliche now, and praying to the good Lord should never be cliche. However, it has turned into one. It
Right.
is what it is. Thoughts and prayers. Come on
Yeah,
now. People don't want to hear that no more. Even if it's something real personal.
man, I
Yeah,
don't think they wanted to hear back then.
hey, that's the last thing somebody want to hear. Our thoughts and prayers is out with you. Come
And
on,
that's a quick way to get another goddamn case going.
you
Goddamn.
know,
Don't say that to the right person at the wrong
right?
moment.
Wrong time. Come on now.
Thoughts and prayers. Give me my pistol.
Mm.
Come on now. Building salute.
I mean, it's even getting dangerous for us to even own guns in our own homes anymore because they're just, that like what was it? A week or 2 weeks ago, a first responder house got raided by the police, and it was for the wrong person, and they killed her. They killed her because she grabbed a gun.
Yeah,
That
that
shit's
was
crazy.
up in I think that was in Ohio, wasn't it?
But shit,
New York.
behind the bar, I was
Oh
King
damn.
man. He said, salute Jordan Live in chat. Salute Bang the Milkman. All right. I see you in here. Salute, salute. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Brothers,
man.
I'm gonna get with y'all. I'm gonna be in the chat, man.
All right,
But
DC.
if you're still on, if I'll be back.
Now I'm about to end in a couple minutes. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? 'Cause I plan on,
gotcha,
maybe doing another one live tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, buddy.
gotcha.
That one's gonna be a banger. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a
Thanks
banger.
for tuning in, everybody, man. Thanks for all y'all comments. Thanks for your support. Support Jordan. Uh, and I'm out.
All right, man. Appreciate it,
Thank,
Yeah,
DC.
buddy.
thanks for the conversation, game. Pretty eyes. Thanks.
Thank you, DC.
And I will be back on Jordan probably later.
All right, man. Sound like a bet. I'll at you, man.
All right.
All right.
All right. See you in the building. Salute, salute. All right. On the bar, say no problem. Hey, pretty eyes.
Hey.
On the said salute. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. I just want to say, like, thank you very much for everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Thank you
Oh
for
man. And what you
game.
call Michi? Michi just went live to speak on this shit, boy.
Oh
God
boy.
dang. I know she about to light some fire, boy.
Oh
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Thank you everybody for joining in. He joined in earlier. Thank you, Lumi. He joined in earlier. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I might come back a little, a little later on. If not tomorrow, that's when I'll have my live mic on. If you hear me, my audio's kind of, what I'm saying, iffy. I apologize for that. I'm using my webcam right now because my mic just completely fucked up yesterday. So I might be on tonight. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'll definitely be on tomorrow because this definitely lit a fire under my ass. And, we all in the quarantine, man, and we seeing this bullshit that's going on. We tired of it. Tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the title's Minnesota Burning, because Minnesota's tired of it. Man, rest in peace to George Floyd, man. Game, is there any last words for this particular live, man?
Man, stay away from the motherfucking police.
That sounds like good advice if I ain't never heard of it. T, is there any last words on this particular live? You got it.
Just know that, we're not all against black people, even though this is what's being portrayed. And come together. Let's beat them in numbers.
Powerful.
And I love y'all.
Boy, you might be doing the water dance.
Appreciate
I
that.
don't care. Let me go in the water. I don't care. I'll fight to the death because
Right.
I'm raising a half black child. I don't want to see this go on anymore.
It is.
I'm tired of it.
A lot of people's tired of it. Listen, 6 people in the room, thank you very much. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Might come back
Yeah,
tonight.
buddy.
You know what I'm saying? If not, I'll definitely come back tomorrow. That one's going to be a banger. You might want to stay tuned. You like hearing shit? Oh, we exposing motherfuckers today. Hey, listen, man. My name is Jordan Live, man. Game.
Bang, bang.
Let me go ahead and drop that bullshit. Tired of it. Tired of it. Anyway,
Tired of the bullshit.
game.
And drop that beat.
Listen, man.
Go ahead.
The last thing I'll say is this, man. I'll just say this. At the end of the day, man, there's a lot of negativity going on. We in quarantine, we in lockdown. The bills may be piling up, but I just wanted to say, never give up, man. Never give up. And that might be a cliche too, but you know what though? That's a cliche that I'm gonna proudly say. Um, just don't never give up. It's a lot of heartache going on right now. A lot of people is in a funk right now that they never thought that they would be in. A lot of people just bought their homes, their cars, and now bills are piling up because they have no work. And it's hard as hell. But I just want to let y'all know that, what I'm saying, there is always going to be a better place. Always. Just never give up. And I know it's easier said than done. Lord knows it's easier said than done. But never give up. Because please know that there is somebody out there who is going to be a lot more sad knowing that you are not here than they would knowing that they could just pick up the phone and call you. Just want that to sink in. But again, I'm coming back with another one. Team, thank you. Game, thank you. MC Kalani K. General Don't Play. Dan Skippy. Behind the bar, thank you very much, man, for tuning in. From Boston, from Connor Martin. Everybody who's tuning in, man, thank you very much. I plan on being a lot more consistent with this. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good afternoon, y'all. Peace.
And fight the power.
Know it. Peace.